I don't think it's a joke at all.
Predictions, gentlemen?
I'm going with Creed. I have to at this point. I want to believe in the dream. Some people, I tweeted out that it was a dream, and some people said it's a nightmare. It's the Prot nightmare.
I'm going to go with Creed as well. And obviously, we already know where Sid stands here. Big opener. Mystic. Gonna need to be careful here. Uses his bubble right away. And his trinket and intervene. This is a horrible opener for Reload Esports. And Saza is going to take that and run with it. Only defense left already. Just the trinket Spirit Link. All they need to do is get one good combustion. Force that out before they get that combustion. And that's it. That's going to be the game. So if they can keep this up, it's going to be big. And right now, we see a strategy change here. I don't know if that's what you want to be doing in game number 5. Saza now being trained down here. And there's the Dragon's Breath onto Mercy. Full sheep secured onto Lontar. Gets War Bannered, though, by Mercy. Excellently done there. That could have been Lontar's trinket right off the bat. And they're just going to tunnel down the mage here. Alter Time is active for Saza right now. Looks like he's going to be fine for now. But what an excellent opener for Creed.
Oh, Mystic still low on health here, waiting to see if they can get crowd control. Saza takes a huge hit, Drainer intercepts, but it's caught in a fear. Decides to trinket out. His whole team getting decimated at the moment. Stunned on his trinket. Tren rallies. Will it be enough to save Saza? Popping that Battlemaster Triune Ward, getting a big combo of Absorb. Lontar pre-tremors the fear. Nice play by Lontar. Mercy stunned up there. They were really banking on that crowd control, and that pre-tremor totally threw a wrench in their plan now. They need to try and reorganize themselves, but the damage isn't going anywhere but up. Saza's trying to kite with the Soul Shape on the outside of the map, trying to use it to his advantage here, but Drainer gets locked down in a stun. Trent is still low. Saza desperate. Dragon's Breath defensive. Blinking away with Poly spam on Mercy. Mystic taking a huge hit on match point. This might be it. Rally comes in. It looks like it's going to be enough. Sanctuary on the Hammer of Justice. Mystic is so terrified at the moment. Popping Avenging Wrath. Trying to turn the tables onto Saza. Drainer bops Saza. He's going to recover with a Word of Glory. Back and forth on game number 5. A nail biter to end the day.
Yeah, this is so close. Mystic, really no defense left. Big heals coming in from Lontar, who trades out the Ascendants in that moment of desperation. Drainer working through a lot of his cooldowns as well. They might decide to go after him. Drainer just charging in with the Divine Steed. He wants to close out the game. He interrupts the Hex into a full Hammer of Justice. Mystic once again by himself. Big damage, combustion coming in. Can they take him down? They're going after Drainer now. Immediate Divine Shield, respecting the damage. He realized he had nothing else to trade. And this game is just so explosive and back and forth. This is our last game of the day. Who is going to take it?
Anybody could take it at this point. Right now, Drainer, no cooldowns left. If they just as much as breathe on him with those wings that Mystic has right now, that could be the game. And Drainer knows it. Immediate blink with the Night Fate. Now going after Saza here. No wings for about a minute. Anybody on the side of Creed could go down. They need to use their personal cooldowns in this situation. Trent already using that dive of the sword there, right there immediately. Saza now potentially forced into the ice block. Looking for the sheep here onto Lontar. They're trying to get a counter setup. Trent here, preemptive Blade Storm, trying to get some pressure going. Lontar finally in a full sheep. Mystic using those wings, standing in the Earthen Wall Totem, trying to keep himself alive with that Word of Glory. And now Saza could be in a lot of trouble. Mercy is all over him. He blinks away from his healer right now, and he's going to be dragging everybody on the side of Reload behind that pillar. And once again, they're just trying to stall 35 more seconds for those wings. But Mystic is going to have his bubble in about 12 seconds here, so that beautiful opener they had doesn't look like it's mattering too much here. There's the double stun setup. Mercy shutting it down. Big damage coming in. Warstomp gets dropped. Lontar able to pick him up, and Mystic as well able to weather that storm, but now he is super terrified. Combustion is going to be up for Saza, Sid.
All right, let's see what they can get done here. Divine Shield available. Mystic popping in with that Avenging Wrath on a Final Reckoning proc. Trying to get onto Saza. Having a tough time, though, here. Runes of Lordaeron, it's small, but not that small at the same time. If they use the outside of the map like they are, they could definitely turn the tides of battle here. Drainer's got Avenging Wrath rolling to heal his team up here with big words of glory. They're getting ready for the stun lock. Lontar is in position for a pre. Is he going to be able to land it? Mercy into a polymorph dispelled out. There's the intimidating shout. He pre-tremors it. Nice play by Lontar. If he wasn't getting these, it would definitely be the end of the game. Sanctuary used as well, but a full polymorph slips through. Combustion's rolling, but Mystic and Mercy are line of sighting at this cart. and Saza can't get any damage out on his combustion. Beautiful positioning to hide the War Banner, and they're leading the charge with the War Banner movement speed, trying to get onto Drainer here, popping Avenging Wrap, big Divine Toll hit. Drainer's going to Soul Shape back onto the opposite side of the map. Saza's trying to slip through with polymorphs as he was left open, but caught into a full hex. Drainer in a bit of trouble. Trend trades side by the sword. Things are unraveling here for Creed here in game number 5. Mystic is tearing in, looking to close it. They stun up Mystic. Mystic trinkets. He wants to just hit Drainer so badly at the moment, close this series out, and end this prot shenanigans.
Yeah, but can he? Really is the question. Guardian of the Forgotten Queen trades out by Drainer onto Trend to keep him nice and alive and healthy. Mystic still in hot pursuit of Drainer. He just needs one more stun. Drainer doesn't have anything left. Did he immune the Hammer of Justice? That's the question. He's on the Divine Steed, just trying to kite, trying to get away, but they're going for it. Do they get the crowd control on Lone Tower? This is a really important moment. They aren't able to find it. Unfortunately, Lone Tower using the tomb. He gets caught into a full Hammer of Justice. Is there anything else? Mystic in so much trouble. Can they get the Divine Shield? That would be massive at this point in the game. Dampening has just kicked in, but this game has been so back and forth. Somehow, Mystic manages to hold on. Earthen Wall Totem drops down. Big heals from that Retribution Paladin. Now looking to get aggressive, but still having to be a little bit careful. Combustion coming up in around 20 seconds. They're going after Saza. He's got the Ice Block. He's got the Cauterize. Doesn't have to use either one of them just yet. And Drainer has those cooldowns rotating back up. He just needs to buy a little bit more time, but still really susceptible. And you can tell with how far away he's playing.
Yeah, and now he's going for a CC chain. There's the Dragon's Breath. They get a full sheep secured. Combustion is available. No, it breaks. I'm not sure. I think he fire blasted Lontar. I'm not sure what Saza did there, but that sheep is going to break, unfortunately for them. And Drainer risked everything to get it.
Oh,
Drainer
no.
now in a full Hammer of Justice. No defense. Trent is there, trying to back him up with the beautiful intervene. And Drainer now going to use those wings immediately with that freedom and then
Mystic.
run away. Mystic now taking massive damage. And that wasn't even the combustion. Mercy as well. And just sitting there trying to defend him. Full Hammer of Justice secured onto Lontar. Mystic might just go down here. Dragon's Breath to follow it up. There's the combustion. There's the Prop Legendary. He's greening the bubble. Lontar getting in position for Spirit Link, but they're choosing to green it here. And this is game number 5. Anybody going down here without using their cooldown would be massive. And now finally, they're going to reconnect onto Drainer, Sid.
Drainer pre-steeded the Stormbolt. Mystic still hunting him down on the outside perimeter, getting Dragon's Breath by Saza. The teamwork from Creed on this peculiar composition with a prop paladin healer, trying to take it all the way and make it to Championship Sunday. Kiting laps on the outskirts. Mystic getting toppled here. Lone Star trying to reposition. If he gets crowd control, that could be it. He gets stunned up. Beautiful chain here. Is Mercy going to be able to save him? They bop Saza to get aggressive. Dragon's Breath, Polymorph, Blink. Beautiful combo. Lone Star's locked out of the battle. Mystic needs to try and retreat, build Holy Power, and use Word of Glory while Lone Star's in Polymorph. Mystic line of sight Saza. They're swapping to Lone Star. They're just trying to max their damage and run the Shaman out of mana. Also a bit desperate to just hit anything. Saza with no ice block. Soul shaping on the outside of the map. Trend chopping up both Mercy and Mystic on that Warbreaker. Trying to reconnect. Having a tough time. Drainer moving in. Hammer of Justice coming off cooldown here. Soon likely to stun them. Double stun lock. Mystic trinkets out instantly to stay aggressive. War Banner plopped down as well, but they instantly kill that off. Looking for a re. Not able to find it. Double Dragon's Breath. They're on defense at the moment. Saza stunned up. Big Divine Toll connect onto Saza. They've got that Forgotten Queen. Are they going to trade it? Drainer goes for Avenging Wrath. He's gambling it. Mystic takes a huge hit as well. They crush right through the Shield of Vengeance. Swap to Mercy. Mercy's down to half. Back and forth. Saza now down below half. Drainer trades the Queens. Mystic has to bubble. Is there a shatter? Is there a shatter from Trend? Shattering throw. Mystic now down at half. Lone Star not with many options here. Spirit Link needs to trade in the near future, but they're all low on health. Are they actually going to pull this off? Are Creed actually making it to Championship Sunday?
It's not looking too bad at this moment. Let's see what they can do. Mercy low.
Full cast
Lone Star
spell.
gets interrupted. Stun on Mystic. Big setup here by Creed. Where's the damage to follow it up? Mystic uses the Blessing of Protection. Mercy's still low. There's no combustion for quite some time. I don't know if he's going to be able to reset it. Dragon's Breath lands on the Lone Star. Is there going to be any more crowd control? Ring of Frost does not land. He gets caught into a hex. This is their moment to strike back and go after Trend, but he still has lots of defensive cooldowns. Drainer trades out the Sacrifice as well to keep his team ahead, allowing them to push the pace. They're going after Saza, but with Freedom, I think he should be able to survive. He uses Alter Time to avoid damage. Going to be able to Alter Time back to full when he needs to. 25% dampening. Mystic getting lower. Do they have crowd control on Lone Star? Mystic is running out of options. He goes for a Hammer of Justice on a Trend, trying to take him down, but there's just not enough damage. Drainer in the backline just bombing in the heals, and this is looking like a disaster for Reload Esports.
Full shape secured here onto Lontar. Mystic, what are you going to do? No bubble available. Lontar might need to trinket here. He's trying to hold it for a little bit longer to get the resheep. War Banner drops out by Mercy. Going to be saving his team once again on that Warrior. And Drainer, he's going to have his wings in about 28 seconds. No real cooldowns here. Saza, no Ice Block, just the Cauterize. But he has Combustion coming back up soon. If Tren can protect him, that could be massive. Tren actually getting swapped to now. They've had enough of these intervenes. And now Lontar pushing in, gets the stun. There's a stun onto Mystic. And Lontar trinkets out this time immediately, dropping the Spirit Link Totem for the Combustion. They shred through it, and Tren is on his last leg right now, just trying to kite, trying to survive. He has his Fear coming up, and that could be the game if Lontar doesn't pre-tremor it. Saza now running for his life. He's gonna have that beautiful Ice Block coming back up in about 45 seconds. Can he stall for long enough? Caught up in a full stun. Drainer with those wings should be able to keep him alive for now, but for how long is the question, Sid?
Oh man, it's getting close here. It's down to the wire in game number 5. Who would have thought that Creed could make it this far in the tournament? Hammers down onto both sides. Tren getting blasted. Drainer, not a lot of options left here. His whole team down at half. Dampening is very high. Lontar in a full poly, but Mercy trades though. They're immune to damage with that top of the sword. Likely not going to be going down. Lontar's out of polymorph, and it looks like Reload Esports have recovered. It's Saza on the back foot. Tren falling behind. Drainer trade sacrifice. The whole team is dying. Ardent Defender sacrifice everything. Die by the sword just to stay alive here for a few more seconds. They need to reset that Combustion right now, but it's still 50 seconds away. A full fear on Lontar. Sanctuary immediately by Mystic, getting Lontar out, dropping that Earthen. They need to get out of Earthen as soon as possible, but Drainer's running out of options. Steeding back behind the Tombstones. Tren got left behind. They only have the Forgotten Queens right now to trade onto Tren. When is Drainer going to activate that? Generating holy power like a madman. Going for the Forgotten Queen out of range of crowd control. Protecting Tren. They're just going to retreat. Get back to the pillar, try and wait 20 seconds for that Divine Shield likely, but Mercy, if they swap to Mercy, he has nothing. I'd love to see a swap to Mercy here. Mystic's mounted up. He knows he's a vulnerable target. They don't want to throw away the series. Who thought that it could have gotten to this chaotic point? I don't think anyone. Mercy leaping back to Lontar. Mystic, they're turtling, they're waiting, but guess what? Combustion's off cooldown. That is a big hit of damage available. Lontar's Gliders Medallion comes up in 8 seconds. Divine Shield is now up. They need to swap to the Warrior. It's all about swapping to Mercy here. If they swap to the Warrior, they could easily take it, but they're still going after Paladin. Mystic's going to immune it. Now Mercy, is he going to be able to survive? Down at half. Stun on Drainer. Huge hit of damage onto Drainer. How is he still alive? The intervene from Tren, protecting his prot as much as possible. Who'd have thought? Tren's protecting the prot. Mystic down at half. Shield of Vengeance gets caught. Tren is about to go down. Top of the sword comes up in 4 seconds. Drainer playing like a madman, kiting around on the outskirts of the map, trying to stay alive with the soul shape. There's no way. Is he actually going to recover? Tren is died by the sword. He's at 10%. Ignore Pain activates. Oh my god, they're actually doing it. They're actually making it. Mystic's down at half. There's no cooldowns to trade.
What is happening? Mystic could actually fall. They have nothing. Reload Esports, they went all in, and Mystic might be the one that actually ends up going down. Drainer has a few things left. Lontar, in the meantime, a little bit of crowd control on him. Mystic on the run completely. Drainer charges in. He needs to be careful, though. Tren in the same time, getting down extremely low. Back and forth are these two teams. 47% dampening. It looks like Tren might fall. A huge heal from Drainer lands. And now, once again, it's going to be Mystic as the most vulnerable target. Spirit Link Totem gets killed off immediately. That's the last thing they had to stabilize. Drainer once again into a full Hammer of Justice. He's got the sacrifice. Tren also getting extremely low. Drainer needs to find the healing to keep him alive. It is such a close call. Tren trying to kite. He needs to buy a little bit more time. Triple Dragon's Breath. Tren goes to 1% health. 1% health again. He gets another heal. He's just kiting away. He charges the totem. It looks like he will get dropped. Unfortunately, running away from Drainer, not getting healed.
Wait.
No way! Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Fire Mage. And I really, I'm gonna tell you right now, I think Prop Paladin Fire Mage is like the best 2's comp in the whole game. So I feel like Creed has a fair shot of coming back in this one.
No way. We got a Fire Mage healer situation in 2s. If Drainer can just survive here, he's got the mana advantage. Mercy's looking for him. He's just line of sight. He's just running away. Saza right now in a Hex. And right now, I can't look at Tren. He can't believe it. Nobody can believe it. If they can get a full sheep here, that's just going to be the game potentially. Dampening at 54%. Lontar completely out of mana. Literally any damage can just close out the match. And I'm agreeing here with you. I think the Prop Mage wins this.
Oh man, no mana left, 56% dampening, maybe going for the record of dampening here. A world first Prop Paladin solo healer, world first Shadowlands dampening record. War Banner on the poly here, Mercy's laying in, but Drainer immunes it with that Forgotten Queen, swapping back to Saza. And at this point, res is an option still on the table, possibly. They could go for Polymorph and try and get a res. It's at this point actually good momentum for Mercy, but his healer's in a stun. Saza tries to blink in, full sheep. Mercy's on the run. Drainer, he's getting aggressive. Looking like he wants to push in onto Mercy, but doesn't want to get stunned up behind the pillar. Lone Tar looking for Hex, not going to find it. They're just looking to poke Mercy. It's just all about tickling Mercy, avoiding him, and letting Dampening do most of the lifting here, I think, at this point. But Combustion's available. How are they going to respond here? Who would have thought this comes down to a 2v2? Mercy, Door Shadows on the Drainer for that Incapacitate. Not able to stay on target, though. Stunned up with Dragon's Breath. Oh! Gets denied on the Polymorph. Nice play there by Reload Esports. Combustion doesn't matter. He's just pulling the trigger on it, trying to power down Mercy at 62% dampening. Die by the sword. Is that going to be enough? They stun up Saza, slowing down some of the pressure. Full Hex as well. No block for it. Drainer again on the run. Has to avoid Mercy. Playing on the outskirts. Saza in a full fear out of the Hex. Drainer still running for his life, just poking Mercy and almost laughing at him at this point. And Trend just has to kind of sit there and watch his team, everything in their hands to get him to Championship Sunday. Beautiful crowd control. Mercy all alone here for a moment. Lone Tar trinkets out, but dampening is so high. His Riptide just not doing anything at this point. Lone Tar goes for Hex. Drainer soul shaping. Trying to escape, but he might have made a mistake there, not getting a double blink out of the soul shape, just poking Mercy with judgment after judgment after judgment, slowly poking him to death with this Prop Paladin. Lone Tar interrupted on Ascendance, no mana left.
This is so close. We're almost 70% dampening. Full Polymorph lands. They are going for it. Mercy is on the run. He is all alone. Drainer's trying to close it out. Mercy leaps over. He might be able to stay alive just a little bit longer. He reflects the Polymorph. Nicely done there by Mercy, but Combustion coming up in just 30 seconds. I don't know if Lone Tar can do anything about it. Drainer still has his Divine Shield, trades out the Sacrifice, but can he keep Saza alive for much longer? This is getting so dicey on both sides. Mercy getting lower. Lone Tar just nothing left in the tank whatsoever. Creed, they might actually be able to do it. They just need one more crowd control. Mercy uses Door Shadows to leap over onto Saza, disorient him, just to slow down the damage, but I don't think they can ever recover. 71% dampening. Combustion gets ripped out. Mercy, they can close it out right now with just the Hammer of Justice, and they do. Trent is so excited.
DRX to the moon. DRX to the moon.
Unbelievable.
Top 4? Are you kidding me?
Another. They reverse sweep to get to top 8. Then they reverse sweep to get to top 6. And now they reverse sweep to get to top 4. Their pro dream is alive. Unbelievable performance. Just incredible.
But I think the one thing that maybe on like the live realms that holds people back from, holds maybe some of the Holy Paladins back from actually trying out Protection Paladin in an arena is the legendary that Drainer has for Protection Paladin. And basically what it does is Judgment has a 45% chance as a Protection Paladin to reduce the cost of your next Holy Power Spender by 1. So that makes it so we can get out more Word of Glories in the game. And it feels like it's like a really important part of actually making a Protection Paladin work as kind of like a healer main spec, I suppose. So I think that's the one thing, and maybe if more Holy Paladins had that legendary, we'd actually see more of them play.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. Drainer is using not the Pro Legendary as the Pro Pally, and every other Pally we've seen is using the Pro Legendary.
That's so true.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting.
That is true.
It is
that is
indeed.
true and real.
Yeah.
It seems like you I feel like if you're playing this even a little bit less than Drainer, the matchups look really not this good. Like I don't think he got caught in one Hammer of Justice the entire game, literally. So that's not an easy thing to do. His positioning, his kiting, his moments where he kind of like picks his moments where he needs to go in and get crowd control and damage, and he has that kind of immunity with his Divine Steed. I feel like this is something that takes a lot of practice, but it seems like if you play it at a high level, it's very consistent. I mean, when you can bring games to 40% dampening, I feel like that it opens up a lot of potential to actually close out the game. You can't really ask for much more than that. So, yeah, I don't think this is like one trick that only works against some things. It seems like it's actually a pretty consistent composition. Like the competition right now in EU is really high, and they're looking like they might be able to make it into the top 4, and they've already eliminated some of the best teams. So I don't think it's a joke at all.